So we are focusing our attention inward. We want to give the mind a different job that the job that we have given it up until now, which is the job of like, okay, our mind has to figure everything out, analyze everything, plan everything, solve all the problems, got to do everything. No wonder why it gets frustrated, especially since that's not really the job of the mind. So we're going to give the mind a different job, which is to place itself in the inner body, in the subtle body, and pay attention to the subtle anatomy that we are. So we're going to gather inside of the channel, central channel, this tube of light that transverses your body from the crown all the way to the tip of your spine, also called the Shushumna. Gather yourself in your central channel, in your Shushumna. What helps to do that is to activate the 4 anchor points. Mula Bandha, lifting the muscles of the pelvic floor, drawing the shoulder blades back and down at the level of the heart, tucking the chin, constricting the throat slightly, Ujjayi Pranayama, hearing the hissing sound of your breath in your throat, in the back of your throat, and then come into the cave of Brahma. How you find that is by rolling your eyes up towards the ground. Find that tension behind the eyes, find yourself there. And lean back against your own spine. Notice how that opens your channel. We're gonna inhale now from the unified field. Just make it up. We're gonna inhale and breathe it through the crown, as if we had a hole on the crown. Breathe it through the crown into this tube of, that's the central channel, through the center of the brain, center of the throat, center of the chest, all the way to the belly. Let it expand and exhale. Belly contracts back towards the spine, and this light goes down through the bandha right into the earth. From the earth, our landing pad, inhale through Mula Bandha into the belly. Let it fill with this light, light of your legacy and your destiny. And exhale as it contracts back towards the spine, and the light fills and shoots up the channel and out the crown. Again, let's inhale from the unified field through the crown, center of the brain, center of the throat, center of the chest, all the way to the belly. Let it expand. Exhale, let it contract back towards the spine, through Mula Bandha, into the earth. Just take a moment here to sense and feel your body. Where are sensations in your body now? Maybe they're very subtle. Maybe they are not so subtle. Just bring your mind attention to your body. If you can't feel anything, I invite you to scan your body. Actually, let's do it together. So from the toes, scan your body slowly to your heels, and slowly, slowly up the lower legs to your knees. And from the knees, slowly, slowly through the thighs towards the hips. Focus on the hips and the pelvis, and then up the torso. It's a big area, front and sides and the back. Scanning our way up to the shoulders, and from the shoulders, scanning down the arms to the elbows, to the wrists and the fingers, and then from the neck, and up the head, all the way to the crown. Scanning the body for sensations. We want to refine our ability to perceive these very subtle sensations that are there in our body, and is our essence, our soulful self talking to us, talking to the mind through the body. It's just that, as I said, we have given the mind other roles, and it hasn't been paying attention. It's been making up stories, validating stories about how we're not good enough, and this shouldn't have happened, and that person should have never done that to me, and all of that stuff. We have spent so much time and energy on all that stuff. And in the meantime, we haven't been able to listen to the real truth of who we are. And then we wonder why we're not happy, or why we're not fulfilled, or why we cannot manifest what we want in life. This is the beginning of you giving yourself that opportunity. We gotta learn to sense and feel our body. Read the messages from our essence, our self of self. So as you have your mind paying attention to the body, to the sensations in the body, just continue to breathe central channel breaths. Inhale from overhead, all the way down the channel, this deep breath to the belly, let it expand. Feel free to let your hand there so you can feel it, physically feel it expand. And exhale, let it contract back towards the spine. Light goes down into the earth. Inhale from the earth up into the belly. Let it expand, let it fill. Exhale, let it contract, and the light goes out the channel, feeling the channel, illuminating the channel. And exhale out your crown. Keep feeling and sensing where your body is talking to you, where your essence is talking to you through your body. We're refining this ability. Some of us have spent so much time in our heads that maybe we don't feel anything. We're numb. If that's the case, just what's important is to not make that wrong. It's okay. You gotta start somewhere. Maybe you're starting today. Congratulations. Congratulations to the beginning of a new way of living life. One that's given more and more by your essence. And your mind becoming a partner and a servant of the essence. I'm gonna move very slowly today in the mat. Very short practice, very highly conscious practice, almost like a meditation. I'm just gonna be moving slowly, slowly, and keeping this meditative state, coming from this meditative space and state as we move. Let's take a deep breath in from overhead. Exhale through your mouth. Deep breath in from overhead. And exhale through the mouth. Again, one more. Inhale. And exhale. Find your sitting most grounded, strong spine, soft in the body. Lean back against your own spine, opening the channel. Bring the hands together and gently begin to rub them against each other. We're going to draw them to the center of the chest. Namaste. Thumbs in and up. And come inside the heart. Come inside the heart and press out. From the inside of the heart, press out onto your thumbs. We want to come inside the body with our consciousness. We want to be in the body. This practice is about integration, mind, body, breath, and embodiment of the light that we are. Embodiment of this light into the body. Make sure your hips are open. Maybe wiggle around your sitting bones a few times. Make sure your shoulders are open. Maybe roll them a few times. Make sure your jaw is open. And I'm going to invite you to chant one beautiful Om. We're going to expand with the sound of O as far as you can go. Outside of your room, outside of your city, outside of your country, outside of the planet, outside of the galaxy, as far as you can go. And with the end sound, come back and embody that world of infinite possibilities out there. Really bring it into your being. Let it vibrate with the end sound. Stick it in. Let it come out of you, up and out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Relax your hands down. Notice how you're feeling, any sensations in your body. Bring your mind's attention to them. And let's inhale as we reach the arms up, overhead. With the fingers spread wide. Let's take a deep breath in from the unified heel and place the thumbs inside the hands. Close the fists and drop the elbows down as you exhale, down by your sides. Inhale again, stretch up, spread those fingers wide, and exhale, tuck the thumbs and drop them down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. We're reaching up to our higher self, and exhale, bring it, your higher self, high frequency light into the body. Inhale and exhale. Feel free to go faster, but only if you can stay conscious. Really visualize drawing this high frequency light, golden light, into your body through the channel. One more. Stay low, spread your fingers wide. Your palms are looking at your shoulders. Sense and feel anything that's happening in your body right now. Maybe you feel energy moving in your hands, forearms, maybe your legs. The mind is learning how to find this higher consciousness version of you. Beautiful. Let's stretch the arms overhead. Inhale. And this time, as we exhale, we're gonna lower the hands down very slowly. Feel free to breathe as many times as you need to. What we're doing here is wanting to palpate the channel, the energy that's emanating from your channel, through the front, the sides, and the back behind you. We're bringing photon density to this area, making it more real to the mind. I mean, it's already there, but the mind hasn't known about these aspects of us up until now, for the most part, for most of us. Beautiful. Let's inhale, arms overhead. Keeping the spine very long, begin to exhale. Let's twist to the right. We're going to use the arms as leverage points, with the back hand pressing down into the earth, helping us lift the heart and lift the crown, and the left hand on the right knee, helping us with the leverage for the torso to be able to rotate even further, whatever is available to your body today. Inhale from chakra 10, underneath, 2 feet beneath where you're sitting. Energies of your legacy and your destiny. Let's bring those energies up into the channel, feeling the belly, feeling the channel, and exhale, rotating maybe even further. Chin over the shoulder and eyes rotating to the right. Now inhale from overhead, through the center of the brain, center of the throat, center of the heart, all the way to the belly, let it expand, and exhale through Mula Bandha into the earth, and maybe rotating just a little bit further, if that's available for your body today. With your next inhales, come back to the center. Keep lengthening your spine. Keep lengthening your spine as you begin to exhale, rotating to the left. Again, pressing the fingertips of the left hand down, helping us lift the heart, lift the crown. And with the right hand on the left knee, helping us with the rotation. Inhale from chakra 10, 2 feet beneath you, up the channel. Exhale out the crown as you twist a little deeper. Inhale now from the unified field, through the channel, all the way down, feeling the belly, and exhale, Mula Bandha, into chakra 10 as you twist a little bit further. Chin over the shoulder and eyes over to the left. And gently, slowly inhale, coming back to the center. Let's trace the channel again. Begin to exhale. Slowly, slowly. Maybe being able to feel the thickness of the energy that's emanating from your own central channel. Beautiful. Let's lean back with the hands, with the fingers pointing forward towards your hips. Lean back and unfold the legs and shake them out. Mine were already falling asleep, so I do need to do this right now, and maybe some of you needed to do it as well. Just feel the energy moving. Maybe just stop for a second, pause. Feel the energy moving in your legs right now. Maybe it feels like a wave of colder, or that's how I'm feeling it right now. And also a tingling wave in my lower legs, especially. Shake them out again some more. Feel and sense the sensations of your own body. And let's rotate. Let's use the toes to rotate the feet, rotate at the ankle joint. Beautiful. And then just bring them back down. And let's hug the knees. Hug the knees. Keep your spine long. Bring your chest up. Come inside your heart and press up and out. And then let your forehead down onto your knees. If it doesn't reach, it's too much tension in your cervical spine, you can use your fists, maybe one or two, one on top of the other, to create more space there so that you can stay in this pose and reap the benefits of this pose. Either way, whether your forehead is on your knees or is resting on your fists. This pose is beautiful for overwhelm. Any poses where we fold the body over upon itself, they help us become more self-aware. And then gently release. Just shake out the legs again. And let's swing around with consciousness. We're gonna come to all fours. I'll take off my mala, keep it here near me. Observing these high vibrations. So the knees are right under the hips, the hands are right under the shoulders, the fingers are spread wide. And let's sit back into child's pose. And as you begin to inhale, begin to slide your body forward very slowly, moving in a meditative state. Come up into cow. And begin to exhale, round in the spine. The movement begins at the tailbone and it ripples up the spine. And we come and sit back into child's pose. Inhale again, sliding your torso forward in between your arms. Cow. And exhale towards cat. And then child's pose. Now, as we slide the body forward, your energy is rushing down the front of the spine. Just make it up if you don't feel it. It's fine, it's totally fine. And as you begin to exhale here, coming into into cat, your energy is rushing from the tailbone all the way up to your crown. Let's come up through cat, inhale. And exhale, arching the spine, always beginning with the tailbone, letting it ripple all the way to the ground. And back to child's pose. Inhale through cat. Exhale towards cow and child's pose. One more like this. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow and child's pose. Just sense and feel your body. And if you're ready, inhale, come forward. Bring the knees maybe closer, just right under the hips. And we're gonna do a contralateral exercise. These contralateral exercises are very, very beneficial for the brain, as we do different things with the right side of the body and the left side of the body and the lower body and the upper body. So let's extend the right leg behind and the opposite arm. So there's a long line of energy and also physically between your fingertips and your toes. And as you inhale, see if you can lift up the leg and the arm a little higher and exhale back to this line. Inhale, lift if you can, whatever you can. Exhale, back to this neutral position. And one more, inhale and exhale. Now let's inhale here and exhale. We're gonna bring that back knee and the elbow towards the torso, rounding the spine. Inhale, extend again, the arm and the opposite leg. And exhale, curl in, bringing the elbow in and the knee in. And one more, inhale, extend. And exhale, curl your spine. Beautiful. And back to all fours. Just notice if you notice any difference between the right side and the left side of your body right now. And now let's enjoy the other side. So left leg comes out straight behind and right arm. And inhale, see if you can lift them up higher, even if it's a millimeter, whatever it is for you today, it's perfect, beautiful. And exhale back to the center. Inhale again, lift. And exhale back to this line. One more, inhale. And exhale. Now from here, inhale and exhale, rounding the spine, knee to nose and elbow to the torso. And inhale again, moving slowly with a lot of consciousness. And exhale, rounding again, elbow in and knee to nose. One more, inhale, extend. And exhale, beautiful. Come back to all fours. And just notice, close your eyes and notice what your body wants to do right now. Maybe it's arching your spine towards a cow, maybe it's rounding your spine towards cat, Maybe your hips want to move side to side. Notice from the inside what wants to happen. The movement is not guided by your mind. Your mind is just watching, observing. We're cultivating the observing mind. Now we're gonna bring the knees together and tuck your toes. And slowly, let's walk our hands towards us and we're gonna sit here. If this is too uncomfortable, just, so like, okay, this is too much for me. Otherwise, spread your toes as wide as you can. Maybe even help them to spread and sit there if you can. Again, always priority number one, always is honoring your body, honoring your body. Now come inside your heart and press out. The arms are long. The fingers spread wide on your knees. Let's take a deep breath in from overhead all the way to the belly. Exhale through your toes, that area where it's uncomfortable or it almost feels like it hurts. Exhale right through the toes. Now let's inhale high frequency light from chakra 10 up through the toes, up through your feet, into the belly, and exhale through the crown. Beautiful. And let's come forward and tuck the toes. And then extend the right leg behind you and press down with the front of your toes as if you were massaging them, as if you were using the floor to massage your toes through the front. Open them, massage them. We're activating chakra 11 in a way that we typically don't because we're typically walking with the soles of our feet. So now we're activating the top of the feet, in this case, the right foot. Playing with the toes there, pressing them in, spreading them out, and then bring that knee back parallel to the other one, and then extend now the left leg out and press through your toes, press down into the earth, play with them, spread them and press them in, activating chakra 11 in the feet in a different way, building circuits, opening, spreading the toes so that we can drink up more and more light from chakra 10 to the feet. Beautiful. And then back to all fours. Just tuck the toes under and send the hips back. Send the hips back. Find yourself in your belly. Find yourself in your belly. And from the belly, as if you were trying to touch your thighs. And inhale up your arms and exhale down the legs. Inhale up the legs, exhale down the arms. Inhale up the arms and exhale, coming to downward facing dog. Spreading, stretching your legs with the heels slightly wider than your big toes. Your feet are hip width apart. See if you can find the joy of having your body in this shape, even though you might not be able to reach the whole shape. Whatever you can do as you're working towards coming into this shape, can you find joy? And let's bring the knees down. Let's take a child's pose. Gather yourself in the central channel. Gather all your energy in the channel. The more you gather your energy in your channel, the more that you will have to give to others. You gotta fill your cup first. Gather yourself in your channel. It's you. It's your own energy. It's the real you. And let's inhale, come forward onto all fours. And exhale, we're gonna sit again on the mat. Swing around. We're gonna come to a forward fold. So you might need to sit up high. So what I'm doing is I'm placing my hands under the sitting bones and removing the flesh away from the sitting bones so that my sitting bones are pointing back and my heels are pointing forward. I'm not sure you can see my heels. Let me move this a little bit. The camera there. Yes. Okay, so remove the flesh away from your sitting bones. Your legs are parallel. They're very strong. Your heels are pointing forward. Your sitting bones are pointing back. This is Dandasana with our body in 90-degree right angle shape. Hands by the sides. And I'm going to invite you to press down so much in the head through the hands, so much that maybe your hips can lift off the floor. Maybe it's only a tiny bit, or maybe they can hardly lift up. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that we're pressing down and we're attempting to lift up the pelvis. Come back down, lift up again. Come back down, inhale, press and lift. And exhale down. One more, inhale, press and lift. And exhale down. Maybe you want to remove the flesh away. Again. Quadriceps are really engaged. Your quadriceps are engaged, really active. Your kneecaps are lifting. Your legs are super active right now. Let's inhale, arms to the sides and up. And begin to exhale, keeping a very long spine and leading with the heart forward. And the whole torso is going to come down as well, but you're thinking heart forward, heart forward, heart forward, heart forward, heart forward. When you notice that your spine is about to start to round, just stop there, pause. It's okay. And let's inhale, up the legs, feeling the legs with prana. And exhale, out channel, out the crown. Inhale from overhead through the channel. Mula Bandha and exhale, feeling the legs from the inside with this prana and out the soles of your feet. So maybe your hands are resting on your knees or somewhere in your lower legs. Maybe you're so flexible that your hands can come behind your feet and even interlace. Whatever you are at is perfect. Now we're gonna allow ourselves to really round the spine, wherever we're at. Just really let it relax. And keep the activation of the legs just to like a 10%. So don't let them like completely go, but keep your legs active, maybe 10%. And we're gonna inhale through the legs as if the light is coming through the soles of your feet, feeling the legs, all the way to your root, to Mula Bandha, up the channel, and exhale out your arms and crown. And notice that you can probably come closer to the earth, just a tiny bit more. And now let's inhale from the unified field through the crown, into the channel, through the channel, passing through all the chakras, through Mula Bandha, and exhale, feeling the legs, releasing muscle fibers that may have been glued to each other for many, many years. We're bringing the light back. Let yourself relax here. Let your spine round, let your head hang, and enjoy. Whatever you're feeling the tension, whatever you're feeling the stretch, maybe in your lumbar area right now, whatever it is, come inside there with your consciousness. Hug the area from the inside, be in the inside of that area. And let's breathe through it. Let's bring the prana through that area, opening it up, filling it with prana, with light, with aliveness. Inhale, up the legs. bathe this area with this light, high frequency light, and draw it up the channel. Exhale out the crown. Inhale from overhead, down the channel, bathing this area with this high frequency light. And exhale through Mula Bandha, down the legs, out the soles of the feet. And let yourself surrender. Can you surrender some more? Maybe you feel you're already at your limit, but can you surrender some more? Just keep asking yourself, can I surrender some more? And as you're ready, as you begin to inhale, gently unrolling your spine, coming back to a vertical spine, and exhale. And I'm going to invite you today, we have time to do a short savasana. So I invite you to roll your spine down. Maybe you need some padding like me, I'm very bony. Begin to roll your spine down with your knees bent. Roll slowly down. And maybe you come back forward. You want to be able to feel every segment of your spine. 3 times, massaging your lumbar and even your thoracic spine. Draw your knees towards your chest, give them a hug. Come inside your heart. Press out, trying to find those thighs, trying to touch the thighs. Contract every muscle in your body, every muscle you can touch, sense, feel, think. Contract every muscle and let's inhale through all of that. And exhale through your open mouth. And then gently release your legs, left leg out, right leg out, towards the corners of your mat. Maybe you will need to wiggle your spine to find a very comfortable place here for you to rest, to be in a stillness, to the unified field, stillness, giving ourselves a chance to go back to the unified field, to leave the unified field, as the unified field, for just a few breaths here, allowing yourself to surrender. It's going to be a short shavasana, but of course, if you want to stay longer, stay longer. Just completely surrender. Let Mother Earth underneath you take care of you. Again, if you can stay longer, please do. Give yourself a gift. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, animating them with movement again. Maybe rotating your wrists and ankles in circles. And with a deep breath, draw your knees towards your chest, give them a hug. And as you exhale, gently let yourself fall over to the right side, resting in fetal posture, the posture of rebirth. You have built new circuits for your essence to talk to your mind, for your mind to listen to your essence. Your energy is flowing now more freely than it was before you started this practice. Gently press yourself back up and come to sit on a comfortable cross-legged seat, or if you're sitting on a chair, legs maybe parallel to each other. And feeling yourself grounded to your sitting bones, spine tall, Soften the body. Bring the left hand to the heart, the right hand to the belly, connecting wisdom of belly of the gut and the love in the heart. Come inside your heart, press out against your palm. Feel with joy and gratitude for having dedicated this time to your well-being, your wholeness, your self-love, so that you can even give more to others. Let's chant one Om together here to close this practice. Deep breath in. With the hands together, just rub them against each other slightly and bring them right in front of the chest. To each other we bow. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today, whenever you are joining me. And thank you for taking this time to elevate your vibration so that you're also contributing to elevating the vibration of humanity. And thank you to Dr. Sue Morter for having developed this beautiful practice. Namaste.